46 is brought to you by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrum's optometrist since 1990, offering full-spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, police are looking for a would-be bank robber, and a new app allows locals to listen to the sheriff's dispatch. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
A teller talks a man out of robbing a bank. It's August 7th. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. An unusual turn of events during an attempted robbery occurred on Friday afternoon. A teller at Bank of America on Highway 160 allegedly talked a robber out of going through with the act after the soft-spoken man gave her what police are calling a politely written note asking for cash and stating, in fact, this was a bank robbery. The man simply walked away after she allegedly lent her advice not to go through with it.
Friday at approximately 10 minutes till 3, a white man walked into the local branch of Bank of America. He stood in line, and when it was his turn, he walked up to the counter and he presented a handwritten note basically indicating that he was intending to rob the bank. Once the teller observed the note and realized what was going on, there was some brief conversation between her and the bank robber. At which point he obviously changed his mind and he fled the bank on foot. He was not successful in obtaining any money. The investigation is still ongoing at this point in trying to identify him. Our detectives have several leads which they're following up on, and hopefully getting pretty close so we can bring this individual into custody.
There was no weapon involved?
No, he did not have a weapon.
And then this person, a few people have said that he's local around town, right?
Yes, we received several leads that indicate that he very well may be local. We have been following up on those, and as I said, we're getting close to that, and that is the main goal at this point.
He was robbing the bank with the orange vest. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yes, he was wearing an orange traffic type vest above his clothes, including a hat and some sunglasses, a light colored shirt. And we reviewed the video surveillance footage, and it shows that shortly right after he fled the bank on foot through the side door, he must have removed that vest, because the footage shows that once he's on foot fleeing the parking lot, he's no longer wearing it. We have not found that vest, so we have to assume that he has it.
Can you give me a description of what he looks like?
Yeah, he's an average built white male. He's probably about 5'8". 180, 190 pounds. He's got some distinctive features, very clear footage, so once we get the appropriate lead, we should be able to identify him.
All right, if anybody has any information, they can call the Nye County Sheriff's Office. They can even phone in anonymously, right?
Absolutely, 751-7000, option number 5. You can also email anonymously through ncso_detectives@co.nye.nv.us. You don't have to leave your name behind. Ask for detectives if you do talk, and we'll take your information and absolutely follow up on that.
The Nye County Sheriff's Office has now enabled their radio traffic to be heard on your smartphone. Lieutenant David Berukowitz explains.
13-1
It's a program that we've utilized to broadcast our radio into the web. So it utilizes either the internet or by app on a smartphone to put our radio available out for other people to hear.
You guys went digital and transferring over from the analog radios that people here in town were listening to the digital is quite costly, and of course you have to learn how to program it. But there's a way that you can use your smartphone to listen to what the Nye County Sheriff's Office is doing.
There is, and that's kind of the motive behind this. Sheriff Worley is all about transparency and really feels that the community is part of our agency and that we are part of the community. And so by going with this app, we've entitled the public to be able to listen very easily on a smartphone by downloading the app, or you can do it from home on a computer at the browser, and you can listen to us. Currently, the Southern Area Command is live right now. The Northern Area Command and Central Area Command are going live shortly, and we're using it in-house as well for the other area commands to be able to listen to what's happening in the other jurisdictions as well.
And possibly Fire and Rescue will come on board eventually?
Yeah, it's all through our dispatch center. The delay in making any of it go live is simply equipment, which is costly because you actually have to have a physical radio that it plugs into. So that's the delay, but we got Southern Area Command up and running. That's obviously the most voluminous radio traffic, and then we're working on the other ones as quick as possible.
There's an 18-second delay in the transmission, right?
Approximately. It's not a science. It goes from our radio to the internet and then the internet back down to the user. So it ranges. Sometimes it's less and sometimes a little bit more, but it's pretty close to real time. It's not very far off.
A lot of people interested in listening to the radio transmissions here in town, not only for the purpose of just finding out what's going on in the area, but perhaps being the eyes and ears of the Nye County Sheriff's Office, giving some tips.
Absolutely. We have for years law enforcement has relied on the community, and often in the olden days that was strictly through the media. And the beautiful thing about social media and the Times is that we can get information out immediately and hopefully get information back. And this is another one of those tools where people that are listening and can hear what we're doing might be able to call in and identify that they are a witness or that they've seen something, and hopefully lead us some more apprehensions. We already have great success with the community, and this is just one more tool that we're hoping will help with that.
You are very active on your Facebook page and putting out information and getting any kind of tips through that page. Of course, your website as well. People should get more involved if they're interested in giving tips and finding out what's going on in this area.
Absolutely, and I mean that's one of the things that Sheriff Worley is adamant about, is that we're transparent and that the public who we serve gets to see what we're doing and also then gets to participate. We really all have an invested interest in this community, and we're all part of the community, and so we rely heavily on the people in the community coming to us and providing us information. And those tools, social media, our website, now this app, is just a basket of stuff that the sheriff has dedicated to try to help make sure that our community feels like they're part of our agency.
More news right after this.